But there's people like Sujia who like see everything through politics. Fuck, it doesn't always have to be about politics. The videos that you used to do about food, are you saying those are political?
Yeah. I wish I had 11 toes so I could stand 11 toes down on the fact that I think food is political. This should go without saying. Of course, food can also just be comfort, mindless eating. It can be a celebration. It can be a memory. It can be a tradition. It can be all of those things too. But it can also be political all at the same time. All of those things are happening at the same time. And not just that I think it's political, I know it's political, and it's always been political. I was angry at first when these videos were starting to come out because I think people are just so intent on being obtuse. But I don't want to do this video angry because I think this is really important. You think Christopher Columbus set sail just for shits and giggles? No, he did it for spices. Then came colonization. While they were in the Americas and they found spices, they also found things like tomatoes and corn and potatoes and cacao. Then those foods reshaped the world. Tomatoes that had once been thought to be poisonous became the heart and soul of Italian cuisine. The potato, right? It's just food. It fed most of Europe until the British decided to use that to starve the Irish. Food being used as a weapon? That sounds political to me. And you even see that today with the man-made famine that's happening in Gaza. Enslaved Africans during the transatlantic slave trade were forced to grow crops like corn and sugar to fuel Europe's wealth and to grow America's economy. That seems pretty political, doesn't it? Speaking of slavery, the enslaved Africans also brought with them things like okra and rice and black-eyed peas. And also they brought knowledge, things like, cooking techniques. And they built Southern cooking from the scraps that they were given. Because of the circumstances and politics they were living under, they turned all of this into survival, which then turned into culture. Things I talk about all the time. Then let's talk about war and occupation. Do you ever wonder why Korean people love Spam so much? It's because during the Korean War, Americans brought Spam and things like hot dogs to Korea. And for many Koreans, that was some of the only protein that they got. So they started mixing it with their own ingredients like kimchi and gochujang and whatever they could find. And that's how Korean army stew was born. And let's talk about the banh mi sandwich. Do you think that the Vietnamese had French baguettes? No, they didn't. French colonialism brought baguettes to Vietnam, which is how the banh mi was born. Every conflict, every migration, every political strategy has somehow impacted food in one way or another. And food is still very political today. Something I talk about all the time, when immigrant kids get teased for the food that they eat. It's not just about taste, it's about cultural hierarchy. Whose food is good, whose food is gross. Politics, social structures, all of those things shape how people feel about other people's food. When a typical bowl of pho costs $5, but some white chef spent a summer in Vietnam and now he wants to make it for $25 a bowl and claim that, he discovered something new, economics and power dynamics very much come into play. These things are literally just the tip of the iceberg. I haven't even talked about food scarcity and famine and sanctions and tariffs. I mean, all of these things determine who eats and who doesn't. Who eats one thing, who eats something else. So yes, I still very much believe that food is political. Food has built empires. It has started wars. It has carried people through survival and slavery and now drives globalization. Food is political. It has always been political. It will always be political. Whether you decide to acknowledge it or not, that's up to you. But again, you're never going to change my fucking mind. I don't care how many times you call me a bully. You don't have to agree. It's okay to be wrong.